Welcome to Land Review Live. Today we're looking at 208 acres in Tennessee for $472,000. And we have 30 minutes on the clock to figure out whether it's a good buy or not. Erica, let's get started.
All right, let's look at photos first. So, waterfront, riverfront.
It is, so the river, we know it's riverfront, we're guessing.
We're guessing. They are showing a lot of river, so. Very green area.
These are the dirt roads inside the property, or are they like leading to the property? We don't know yet, right?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Given their condition, I would guess these are roads through the property, but we will see.
Is that, what is that? Like a, Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's like a test well? I don't know. That's, oh, is that a security camera?
It's a light.
Oh, it's a light? Why would they put a light?
Because it's a road.
I don't know. It seems like a security camera. We'll see. Let's keep moving. That is interesting. We haven't seen anything like that before, right? Right?
Right.
Okay.
This whole area was cleared.
For development, or what is that?
It's just rocks.
This is rocks. Okay. Interesting.
I don't know if that was cleared by humans or probably.
Who else will clear it?
Yeah.
Act of nature?
Yeah.
Okay.
An easement here, maybe.
What, we don't know, but we're guessing. It's hard to see where we are in the property, but we'll take a look in Land ID right after this. Oh, ATV.
No, they cleared it for that.
For recreational purposes. Oh, okay. So this is the road leading up to it.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. They added deer. It's for hunting property. Interesting. Oh, this must be security. Oh,
no, it's a water pipe.
For what? For why is it like
water source?
Okay. To pump water?
Probably to add
all right, a lot
water spots for deer, wildlife.
Okay, yeah, we need to get into the description too.
Here's the plat map. See, there's
the river. So that's the river frontage.
And then here's the main road access. The white, is
what
there a
are
legend
white?
here?
Yeah,
I think roads, yeah, that's what
these
I thought.
are road/trail. Oh, these are the dirt roads we saw. Okay.
So yeah, these are the dirt roads already on the property.
Okay.
There's that cleared area here.
I see. Maybe I think the cleared area might be like a camping spot. We'll see. Let's keep moving. This is just a general vicinity. Okay.
Okay, so let's look at
your
favorite
tags. Gated entrance. So we saw the gate. Planted pine. Oh, maybe they were planting pine?
Yeah, that might be. So if all of this is planted pine, we'll see what the description is. That section may have been the area they most recently harvested.
Oh, so it's like a timber play.
Let's see what the description says.
Oh, it's in Shelby County.
Yeah.
Okay. I think there are a lot of investors in Shelby County as well. Okay, planted pine, loose hatchy, river frontage, newly developed interior trails, strategically placed food plots.
Yeah, so that's what those structures were, I think.
Food plots? Can we go back?
The water for the water as well.
What are food plots on a hunting property? So, yeah, I mean, We don't know.
Or those are actually not water. Yeah, they're feeders,
So food plots on hunting land are
maybe.
specially planted areas designated to attract and nourish wildlife, particularly game animals like deer, turkey, or quail. I see. I mean, we're learning a lot about hunting since we had no idea.
Yeah, we haven't sold hunting
Yeah.
properties
Yeah.
ourselves.
So this was like a Bigfoot. um.
I'm not finding it. I don't think
So
those little structures.
yeah. So the
matter that
food
much.
plots are essentially to attract wildlife. So they're trying to attract game on their property so that it's more attracted towards hunters, right?
Mhm.
So it's also improves habitat and it supports herd health.
So there's also bottomland hardwood. So yeah, I was going to say this doesn't look like pine. So I think a good chunk of it is hardwood trees. Let's go down to the plat. What was it here?
So
this section may be hardwoods, and then this
this is the
section
planted-
looks like it was the planted
planted
section.
pine just specifically to harvest it later
Yeah, pine
for
would
timber
usually
value.
be
Because pine, as we found out in previous live streams, it's the most common harvesting tree type because it's used in wood, right, for stick-built homes.
lumber. Yeah, for homes.
Lumber.
So this area is probably just
How
this
is
section.
lumber different than wood?
That's the processed wood.
Oh, lumber is processed wood?
Yeah. So it's made
Okay.
into 2x4s, 4x4s, the studs
Oh, I see.
and planks and all of that thing.
I see. So it is processed wood. Okay, fine. Yeah, I learned so much on these live streams. All right, fine. So it's located off of this road, Shelby County, minutes from downtown Memphis. Okay.
Duck, deer, and turkey hunting.
Okay. What else? Anything more interesting stuff?
Deer trails.
Newly developed interior trails.
There is a cleared area ideal for a cabin.
Oh, they cleared it for a potential cabin on it. And an easement planted
Oh,
to
so
it.
that's what that easement.
What
is for-
easement? Oh, the one that they cleared?
Yeah, that's the food plot. It sounds
But,
like. Where is
like-
that photo?
You missed it.
No, I think it was further down. This.
Oh, this one?
Mm-hmm.
Just so that wildlife can move across easily?
That's also why I think these are water spots. So to attract wildlife. I think here they're going to grow the food plots, and they.
But
also
what's on top? Is that a camera or what is that on the top?
It's a pipe.
For what?
think.
Oh, that's where the water comes from. But how often?
I don't know. That's what I'm guessing because it looks like
Okay.
a pipe. But maybe this is another instance of us having no idea.
We have no idea anything about hunting, but
Yeah.
we're learning.
Mm-hmm.
I think we do 200 of these, we'll be experts,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. All right. So there's 25 plus acres in planted pine, and the remaining is bottomland hardwoods and food plots.
The bottomland hardwoods are just a type.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like
a type
pine.
of tree.
And that's bottomland hardwoods are not used for stick built.
Yeah, hardwood is not used as commonly in construction. Sometimes you use it for like furniture or, high end chemistry and all that.
So it's not okay. Oh, it's just but not for framing or structure. Hardwood.
Because it looks nicer, so you use it more for.
It's generally denser, stronger, and more durable than softwoods, which come from conifers like pine or fir. Okay, so it's for like custom furniture, not to do framing.
Or, anything more decorative like trim floors. Hardwood floors
Right.
are always like a high end.
Flooring
flooring.
is also hardwood. Oh, that's why it's called hardwood floors.
That's why it's called hardwood floors.
Hmm.
But not every hardwood species is used for this. There are a ton of them.
Okay.
It's specific kinds.
I
So
see.
I don't know if these trees would have much timber value. We don't.
But
know where
it
they're-
tells you bottomland, right?
Well, that's not a specific tree type. That's bottomland. It's the general ecosystem.
Okay.
But
Yeah, we can confirm.
what the
Oh, it
general,
refers to low-lying land along. Oh no, it's just saying the one along the rivers that tends to be wet, fertile, or periodically flooded. Okay, it means hardwood forests that grow in these moist, rich bottomlands. Bottom means valley bottom or low ground.
By the way, we're down to 20 minutes and we haven't gotten to land ID yet. But
No,
you are
okay.
learning a lot. So
I am learning. That's condescending, but okay, fine. I am
how
learning.
is that condescending?
You are learning a lot. You're not learning.
You're right. You're right. I'm learning too. We're all learning.
It's okay. I'll get my chance. Hunting rights, exclusive hunting rights.
All seller-owned gas, oil, and mineral rights convey. Exclusive hunting rights included. Timber rights included.
Timber rights are included. Okay, that's good. Diverse property, river frontage, influenced by neighboring hunting clubs.
And there might be fishing too on the river.
Bass Pro Pyramid. What does that mean? Oh, this like a place? What is Bass Pro Pyramid? This is in Tennessee, right? Shelby County?
By Memphis.
Okay.
This is all more or less the same information.
The Memphis Pyramid is a large landmark building located in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. So is that what they're referring to?
Oh, yeah. Downtown Memphis and the Bass Pro Pyramid.
Oh,
Not sure why they're calling that out.
Is this saying the proximity to it, right?
Yeah. But that did make me think it's off the river. So they're not mentioning fishing, but maybe there's fishing as well.
Access,
all of this is kind of repeated from above, but
access is convenient. Oh, okay. Whether you're seeking a personal hunting property or a long-term land investment. Okay, I see. So they're targeting.
You know what? We forgot to wear costumes.
Yeah, we could have.
Yeah, we should have. That's why no one's here, by the way.
Okay, wait. So it has 38 days, 1,180 views, and 93 saves. That's a lot of views and saves.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that means it's a popular. Maybe they priced it properly.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
This seems like pretty decent price.
But it's also Tennessee. Tennessee, usually land prices are cheaper than other states.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep moving. Anything here? Lease amount? $0. There's no lease, right?
That's what it's
saying. Implying.
Yeah. No HOA.
No HOA, so that's good. Okay, let's keep going down. Keep going down. Okay. Oh, it was listed in 2019. No, show more.
Wow, there's a long history here.
Wait, why was it listed for 7,000? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Okay.
Unless this was originally separate parcels and they...
Or maybe like one of the because they combined as two parcels, right? Yeah, it's possible. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going up. Okay, so they're listed in 2025. Okay, yeah, it's probably not accurate. They do have multiple parcels, so it must be pulling from... Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's pulling from just a smaller parcel.
All right, let's look it up. Let's see if we can find it online.
All right, so we already know the county.
We have the address, I think. Do we have the address?
No, it doesn't have an address.
Okay, so we have the parcel number. Let's see if it pulls up in Land ID. Tennessee. Right, so first we'll check if parcel ID works. If it does. Okay, so it's saved us time.
Made it easy for us today.
Saved us time. Okay, so that's one.
Well, let's make sure it is right.
There are two, right?
Those are
the other. So this is 80 acres, and what about the other one? This is 148 acres. It's possible only one of them were listed before and it was
Yeah.
landlocked.
Yeah.
So that's why it was really cheap.
And this is the easement I'm guessing they're talking about, which is providing access to this lot, it looks like, maybe. So they did mention an easement, but they didn't clarify what exactly it was. So it'd be worth researching that, whether
Okay.
if
Yeah.
they planted it, it doesn't sound like people are using it, but
Planted it just for wildlife purposes? That's what they said, right?
right.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going. So we're just looking at the 80-acre property right now. It does
This
say
is the 148, was it? 150-ish? Yeah, 149.
what's 149?
This is the 149 acre.
No, it says
Parcel.
80. Oh, the one behind.
Yeah, we're looking at the one behind.
Okay. All right. So can we select both? Let's keep moving. Let's select both and see what's going on. All right. So we have.
Hey, Judith. Happy Halloween.
Hey, Judith is here.
You were so
I was
excited.
waiting.
You
I
were
was
so
waiting to
excited
use that
about
sound effect, Judith.
Okay, let's
Stay focused. Let's
stay
stay focused.
focused.
Okay. So we'll start with the. You want to check with your favorite airports?
My favorite.
No, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Oh, there's one. Oh, that's
No,
the
they're-
police department.
I guess they have their own airport.
They have their own airport.
Well, it is a big city.
Oh, she likes it. Did you like it, Judith?
Thumbs up.
Do you
Keep
like
it.
my sound effect for you?
This is what you've been spending your time on.
All right. Next we have.
It's just outside
the city.
limits.
So
So
annexation.
annexation in the future
Potential.
possible.
Oh, it is. So that's why it's so developed at the bottom, right? Because it's in the city limit. This is
Yep.
right outside city. But there is one parcel in between. But yeah, it's coming. We don't know when, but it is coming.
Winter is coming.
Conservation easement, no conservation easement.
No.
It's fine.
Contour
Contour
lines. They
lines.
said it was pretty flat.
Okay, let's see the altitude. Oh, she likes it.
Yeah.
That's great. So it says 2,000 feet or 200? It says 200.
200.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
it is. Usually when there's a river involved, usually
Usually
chances
they're-
are high, right? That it's
there's-
relatively low
yeah,
altitude.
It's going to be low. And there's usually a little bit of a slope, of course, by the water's edge.
Yeah. Okay.
So
County lines. No,
No.
not close. Okay. Energy. No energy. What did they say about electricity? Available or not?
I don't know if they mentioned it, actually.
Yeah, it didn't say anything. So probably no electricity.
We
Okay.
can check and see if
Yeah. We'll
There's-
look at the Google Earth. Federal, state land, no. Oh, what is this? Drama. I need drama. We have drama. That's floodway, or is that?
this is floodway.
This is floodway, and
This
this
is
is 1% floodplain.
Mm-hmm.
So floodway is essentially you cannot build in a floodway. So when there's a storm, the river floods, and it's usually violent, right? It's not when the river floods, it's not going to be like gentle. So that's why FEMA designates these areas called floodways, and you can't build there. So that's it's probably good for hunting purposes, right? Because then there's like wetlands, and then that attracts wildlife.
Good waterfowl hunting usually in wetlands.
Yeah. So yeah, not necessarily.
Swamped.
Yeah, not necessarily a bad thing for this property, but
Yeah.
yeah, for building purposes. But although it is a huge property, so
It is.
and then did anyone else build anything in the 1% floodway?
Although
Flood
it looks
zone?
like this structure is in the floodway.
Well,
we don't know what it is.
No, you have to do a survey,
Right.
right? We don't know. It might be
These
off.
boundaries
It
are
might,
not.
it might just be like right outside the floodway, or maybe it's like a old building before these
It might
regulations.
also just be a shed. It's hard to tell.
Yeah,
from-
or it might be a shed, so it's not a building people live in.
By the way, Judith, we don't really celebrate holidays either, as you can tell. But we should have dressed up. That would have been fun. Maybe we can do belated Halloween tomorrow.
No. Okay, so
No.
okay, so
Like our daughter says.
fiber
Starling.
optic Starlink is available. That's good. So when you're
but
hunting,
so just to wrap up
honeycomb.
the floodplain, it does then look like highest and best use is probably hunting
yeah,
here.
FSA CLU, it is classified as agricultural. Does that mean they went for the ag exemption to lower their taxes? Maybe.
That would be something to look
Potentially.
into.
Yeah. How much are the taxes? Did we check?
We didn't check. Did they list it?
And okay, we can look at the taxes on our.
Yeah. Well, let's
990.
finish these first.
We should finish this, yeah. And principal aquifers. Can we look at principal aquifers? I just wanna. Oh, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Soil overlay. Ooh. That, yeah, so the shaded green, light green is probably the swamp, right? The soil that gets wet.
And then this is the
This
soil
area.
type that you see
Yeah.
development.
But
on.
we'll look at the soil report. So we'll go dig deeper. Substations,
None.
nothing nearby. Surface water. Huh. So there is a temporary stream. So these
few of them.
dashed lines. Well, like, can we zoom in? Like, where is it? I mean, it is. Yeah, you have to watch out for temporary streams because they will impact, because they usually have setbacks. So they will impact buildability. Although this property is fine because it's mostly.
Yeah, I
hunting.
mean, you could.
Yeah, I mean, they
build on
did.
this
I think
parcel
that's why
technically,
they
but-
cleared this area. It's like strategic because it's not in a floodplain.
Right.
It's not in a floodway, and the temporary stream is, it's a little bit of a setback there. So maybe that's why they probably have like a survey, and the surveyor said, well, this is probably the best spot.
And they're advertising this actually as a cabin spot. Here
Right.
at this
So
clearing,
yeah. So they must have a survey. Yeah. But you should do your own as well. But it's good that they found the right spot. So yeah. So my guess is like it is an attractive property because you could live. You could. Ooh, hold on. Drama. So this. Yeah. Oh, so
that's
that's why
why-
they found this spot because
yeah,
that's
they
the only
cleared this
spot.
spot and planted this spot.
Yeah.
So they're making use of the only two non-wetland areas.
Right. That is interesting. So good thing they combined the parcels. Otherwise, the parcel right above would be completely cut off and useless, right? Because it won't have access, and it would be just restricted to like hunting.
I mean, it may have an easement.
It might have an easement, yeah.
And I think you see
Yeah.
this. This is, as we mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
this is most likely an access easement that if they planted it is not actually in use,
Yeah.
but it's worth researching
yeah.
the legal documents to figure out what that
Right.
easement is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see this coming. That was dramatic. Okay. Drama. All right. Wilderness, wind farms, no wind farms.
Okay.
All right. So let's look at the soil report next.
Although it doesn't matter so much since this isn't really.
No,
a-
but we should still like always look at it because it talks about flooding, right? Okay. So 64% of the property, so that's the majority of the property is
The
right on the
wetland
river,
section,
and it
yeah.
says it does occasionally flood, which we already knew based on the fact that it's in a floodway. And then 15% of the property has also frequently flooding. So where is that? Erica, can you highlight?
occasional. Oh, this
No,
one,
the 15, it's
this-
frequently flooding.
Isn't it this?
Is this the temporary stream we looked at? That's what causing frequently flooding? Or is it the fact that it's just sloped in such a way that the water, when it rains, the water kind of collects there? So that might be the case.
Well, let's take a
Might
look.
be gently sloping. You want to look at the contour lines?
Mm,
Okay, so 210 by the river, and can you check what's the? So this is 200. You see on the border, it's 210, and then it comes to 220.
I think it is the temporary streams more
It is a temporary stream.
that you were
Okay, fine.
initially guessing.
Yeah, it might be like a little bit of a very gentle slope. I mean, for pooling, I was talking to a contractor when we were doing construction in New Jersey, and he was telling me that you just need a very slight slope. You don't even need an aggressive slope because the water will just go wherever the easiest path is. So it must be just a tiny bit of slope that collects water. Okay, what else? So we have 2 to 5% slopes on the 8% of the property, that's the front area. That's fine. That's relatively flat. Well, I just want to look at the buildable area where they're saying you can
That's
build.
this
So
here.
look at that one. Yeah. So it's saying 4E cap score and 8 to 12% slopes. So, but it doesn't say flooding. So
Right.
that's good. Okay. So they did find an optimal spot then. Okay. All right. So we have all the soil
We have
data.
4 minutes to check comps now.
Okay. Are you saying
I'm going to
we're
put the do-do.
we need to move? Let's move. Okay.
All right, what's the price per acre right now?
Price per acre. It's divided by 208. Just
So
that it's not $2 per acre, Erica.
oh, sorry.
What are you doing? That's
did,
a massive fail, Erica.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play.
what happened there? Oh, maybe I have to get rid of that. There we go.
Okay, so it is 2,270. So like 2,300 per acre. So 2,300 per acre, which doesn't seem high, but it is Tennessee. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna look at a comp from nearby, a sold comp, and the way you check that is you go to Zillow. In that area, you switch from for sale to sold, and then
Actually, maybe shouldn't zoom out that much right
And then-
now.
you switch to vacant land only, and then the lot size should be comparable. So this property is what, 200 something? So we'll go from 100 to 400, Erica? Oh yeah, no
there's no
max.
max.
There's no max. Okay, fine. Let's keep moving. Okay, and so you found one. Let's pick the largest one. 148 for 250. Let's look at that. 148 for 250.
I don't think this is waterfront.
It is not waterfront, but at least we get an idea. Let's calculate.
But it may also not be covered in wetlands.
Let's calculate. No, but once again, that's a hunting property,
Right.
and this might be a residential property, so it
Right.
might not be like to like. But we'll see. So
is it 148?
148. So this is 1,700 per acre. So the property that we were looking at was 27.
23.
2,300. Yeah. So it's a little bit more expensive. But it is waterfront and it is larger.
This one's even
Yeah. Okay.
less
It's fine.
per
So let's do the land score. We are out of time now. Let's do the land score. So the land score, it's an acronym. So L stands for location, and we attribute 2.5 points for every acronym or every letter in the acronym. So location. So it is near. It is a near city,
it's
right?
near
Can you show?
Memphis.
We didn't actually look at. Can you zoom out and see where it is? We didn't do like
it's
a
right
good.
by Memphis, so it's a good location.
But where is Memphis
Right
on the
there.
map? Oh, okay. It's right outside. All right. So that's 2.5 out of 2.5, right? So location, I'm going to give 2.5. For access, I mean, it is solid access.
If you're looking at it as all one parcel, it's
we are
it's good
looking.
access.
So 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
Road quality is good. Slope is fine. We looked at it. It's dirt road or is it paved road?
I don't think we looked at that road fronting it.
No,
I
it
was
was-
assuming it's paved.
No, but it was
Because-
in the Zillow photos.
It was in the Zillow photos.
Yeah, it looks like paved road.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2.5. Okay.
And natural features, there's the river right there.
Yeah.
Nice trees.
Very nice. Waterfront.
Hmm.
So it's 2.5.
But development potential will
Development
be low.
potential, yeah, very low, right? Because you
Yeah.
cannot build. Although they have a camping place,
You could
still-
build, like a cabin.
it'll be tricky though. But yeah, the back parcel you cannot build. So maybe 1.25.
Okay.
So the score is, drum roll, 8.75.
Overall, a solid property.
That's a solid property. You wanna refer back to just someone joined late, just so they know what we looked at, get an idea.
Yep.
So this was in Shelby County.
Shelby County, Tennessee.
Shelby County, Tennessee. You have an equal to in front. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Shelby County, Tennessee, waterfront, riverfront, with access,
Good hunting.
good hunting, and
A small
potential timber
a
value.
small stand of pine.
Yeah, and they planted pine on it, right, for timber
And
value.
cleared part of
Yeah, I wonder
back
it's a
for-
good like forced appreciation strategy, right? If your property, now that we know that pine is, did you know that before, or I was the only one who didn't know that pine was the most common? Oh,
yeah.
you did. So what's stopping us from planting pine?
It is cute. I agree.
What's stopping us from planting pine on a property to like force a timber value on it?
Nothing. It's just keep in mind that it's a tree. Pine's a tree, so it
Oh, you have
will
to take care of
time.
it?
Well, it takes time for that value to go up. So my understanding with timber value is that the closer the tree is to its harvest age, the more value it's going to have.
By planting pine trees on vacant land. So I'm asking, what do you think of the forced appreciation play by planting pine trees on vacant? So it's saying that's excellent, very land investor minded question.
Excellent job.
Puppy dog,
Yeah.
ChatGPT. Okay, fine. The short answer is planting pine trees can create forced appreciation, but it depends on your timeline, soil, zoning, and buyer type. So forced appreciation is when you intentionally increase a property's value through improvements. For land, the improvement can be a building, so trees themselves become the asset.
Oh, while you're going through this, we didn't mention this at the beginning, but if anyone is currently watching and they have a property you would like us to review, you can still leave it in the comments and we can take a look at it.
Yeah. So you essentially converted bare dirt into timber investment that gains tangible value as trees mature, aesthetic value. The property looks managed, healthy, and private, and it has wildlife and recreational value for hunters and outdoor buyers. So rough economics, initial cost, it will cost $100 to $250 per acre for site prep, seedlings, planting, annual maintenance, minimal after 2 to 3 years, harvest cycles, pulpwood thinning, 12 to 15 years, chip and saw, 18 to 25 years, saw timber, 25 to 35 years. So you have to wait at least 12 years to harvest timber out of it. That's what it's saying. Depending on the region, that could yield 1,000 to 3,000 plus per acre over time. Much of it backloaded at harvest. Value to buyers. So even before harvest, pine stands make a parcel more marketable. It adds privacy, country feel for future home builders, attracts hunters, recreational buyers, allows timber buyers to calculate future
Sounds
income
good.
streams, and often makes the parcel eligible for lower agricultural/forest use taxes. So we did see that this property seemed to be in the CLU, right? Which
Yeah.
means it was tagged as agricultural, right?
Yeah, because forest harvesting, timber harvesting is usually considered agricultural,
Right.
even though it's not what we traditionally think of as a crop.
Okay. So there are risks and
This also applies to Christmas tree farms in the north as well. So
okay.
keep
So
that in mind.
here are the risks and considerations. Time horizon. You need at least 10 to 20 year outlook unless your goal is purely aesthetics or tax classification. Fire and pest risk. You need to worry about southern pine beetle, wildfire or drought can wipe out years of growth. Then you have to think about liquidity. So you can't just sell half your trees easily. Cash flow is long term. And then market dependency. Timber prices fluctuate by mill proximity, as like Erica, you were talking about. Fuel costs and demand. And then soil and zoning check. Make sure local zoning doesn't restrict commercial forestry operations or require replanting bonds.
But the nice thing about timber as a investment strategy is that my understanding, I could be wrong on this in some areas, is that usually when you hire a timber company at the time of harvest, you're not paying anything for that. So most of the time, what you're doing is some kind of profit split with the timber company, which is nice because it does...
you're not paying upfront, is what
Right,
you're saying.
you're not paying upfront.
Okay. All right, fine. Let's move on to the next segment.
But as we saw in some previous fun facts, the South is reforesting. A couple southern states are reforesting pretty rapidly because people are using pine tree strategy when they're buying vacant land. Oh, yeah. Yep. Fires are increasingly a risk everywhere, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We should do more tips on how to protect yourself.
Okay.
All right. So this was, just to wrap up, we did just look at a 200-acre property in Tennessee. But if you are in the market for, and this is not our property, we didn't disclose that earlier, but yeah, we're not affiliated with this property at all. We're looking at it for learning purposes.
We're reviewing it.
So we can all learn about due diligence. But if you are in the market for land and are looking for something at a, shall we say, more affordable or lower price point, we do have a number of properties for sale that our company owns, and you can find them all at land.gocap.com. So we have a map here. It's actually interactive. You can zoom in and out, so you can look at your area of interest. Right now, most of our properties are in North Carolina, Florida, New Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, Nevada, and New York. And see you Sunday, Judith. Thank you so much for joining. And we will have more properties coming up. Right now, we've been acquiring properties in the Southwest, so Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, and we'll probably have a few more Colorado properties as well coming up. So you can check those out. And if you don't see any properties in your area of interest, we do actually buy properties throughout the entire U.S. So what you can do is sign up to get a text alert whenever we list a property in your state of choice. That way you'll be the first to know when a property in your area comes online. All right. So those are all of our properties. And we have a Freeline giveaway promotion. Look, promotion is there now.
Yep, that's good.
So that does mean we are giving away a free property. That'll be on January 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern live. And you can find all the information on that Freeline giveaway promotion on our YouTube channel, the main homepage for our YouTube channel. It's Gokce Capital. The video is Freeline giveaway promotion. We do this as a fun way to celebrate land ownership and also get the word out about our company. So you can check all the rules and how to participate by watching this video. It's very easy. All you have to do is leave a comment and sign up to our email list so that we can keep you updated.
Okay, so I wanted to look at what that structure was with the well. So can you show that again so everyone can learn? So It's saying that it's a no, we have a
Yeah,
close
there's
up
a closer.
close-up photo. No, it's too much.
Here.
Okay. You zoom in. So this is a wellhead or capped water well. The cylindrical concrete or metal casing at the base looks like a well casing used to line and protect the borehole. And the vertical pipe rising from the center is likely the well pipe or riser, where a pump, pressure tank, or spigot could be connected. The green cap or the fitting on the top might be a sanitary well cap, which seals the well to prevent contaminants from entering. The cleared soil around it could indicate recent maintenance, grading, or land preparation. So it's mostly private well for water supply, domestic irrigation, or livestock use. So I asked, is it like an automated? Does it like come out like an automated way for wildlife? So it says it doesn't look like it's automated. It's manual, not connected to any visible electrical wiring, and possible scenarios. So it's most likely an inactive capped well, which means it's been drilled and sealed, but not currently in use, waiting for a pump to be installed. It might be used with a portable pump. So yeah, so I guess
it looks like they have multiple ones. So that's why I was thinking this is when they want to supply extra water to attract wildlife for hunting.
No, but it is like, I think they put in the infrastructure, but it's not currently in use. Like they did the work and they say, all right, a future buyer, you guys can take over.
Oh, Judith has a good question. When it floods, you have to test the water a lot? Yes, actually, that's a really good point. If you're relying on well water, you do want to have the well tested after every flood.
Usually it's every year as well, right?
Well, yes, every year.
Annual, yeah.
But even if you just recently tested it, you'll want to test it again after a flood because, of course, that flood water could have contaminants in it. So
yeah.
That's a really good question.
So it's saying if you're seeing several identical cap pipes, like access rows or clearings, these are probably irrigation risers, part of a pressurized water distribution network for crops, trees, or even food plots. They did mention food plots.
Yeah, that's this area.
So what is it again? Food plot?
You're planting
food for wildlife.
Food for wildlife to attract game for hunting.
Okay. So each riser typically connects to a main underground water line. They did say it has water, right? City or county water?
Did they?
Yeah, I think they said it, but we can confirm. So each riser typically connects to main underground water line, has a valve or cap on top, and then can be fitted with sprinklers, drip lines, or emitters. Okay, so the system, you could have like a future automation via a central pump or timer system. So yeah, I think, they put in the infrastructure and they're like, it did increase like a marketable value of the property. And they're like, well, you guys can use it however you like, the future buyer, right?
Right.
Okay.
All right.
That was good learning.
Yeah, learned a lot today. This was a good one.
Okay, so let's keep moving.
So let's wrap this up then with a land buying tip of the day so we can learn even more.
Okay.
Now this follows up from yesterday's live stream where Paradise mentioned we should look at California's new law around water rights. So
Can you explain what Paradise mentioned means?
Oh, yes. We had someone join our live stream yesterday to have us review their property in California, which did come with water rights. And this is a continuation of that discussion because California just passed a new law that affects water rights. So we said we'd look into that for today. So here's the new law, SB 389, and it allows the state to declare a water right forfeited if the water hasn't been used recently. It also actually allows the state Water Resources Board, Water Rate Resources Board, I forget the full name.
DWR, Department of
Yeah,
Water Resources.
Right. It allows them to analyze all existing water rights. So for a long time, people who had water rights could kind of just say, well, we've always used this water. We have a right to it. Now, if the state decides to look into that and the person who's claiming a water right has no documentation or proof that they formally received that water right at any point, it could also be declared forfeited. So what this means if you're buying land with water rights is you definitely need to get a copy of a permit or license number so it's clear that that water right was formally conveyed to the seller. You also want to know the date that right was initiated because, again, if the water hasn't been used recently, so if this was one that was granted a long time ago and no one's been using the water, there is a chance that that water right could be forfeited too. So, and in a similar vein, assurance, you also want assurance that the right hasn't been forfeited or is in the process of being examined by the state. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So that was a good pointer there. Okay.
Okay. So I'm just asking ChatGPT to explain like a brief to a fifth grader. So in California, people use water from rivers, lakes, and streams, but not everyone owns that water. They need permission from the state to use it. Some people say, I've always used this water, so it's mine. The problem is the state doesn't always know who's really allowed to take it. So SB 389 is a new rule that says the government can now check who's actually allowed to use water and who's not. That's like the gist?
Mm-hmm. That's the main gist of it. But my understanding is there's also, in addition to that, the state can decide that a water right's forfeited if it hasn't been used in a while. We can check that again. But
it's fine. I mean, we're already committed. You already mentioned it.
Okay.
Yeah, do your own due diligence on Erica's tip of the days.
Yes. As always, do your own research on anything that we talk about in this show.
Especially water rights.
Okay. Okay, so this was a good episode today. Learned a lot. We will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern for another round. So if you have a property that you would like us to take a look at for free, join tomorrow's live stream at 2 p.m. Eastern or any live stream. We're here daily at 2 p.m. Eastern. And leave your property in the comments. We will take a look at it. And of course, if you're in the market to buy land, you can check out our properties at land.gochecapital.com. And if you'd like to sell your land, you can go to gochecapital.com.
What if someone wants to master land due diligence? Oh, Zafiel is here.
Yeah. Zafiel disagrees, doesn't think it's a well. There are a bunch of them. That's true. But if they were for irrigation.
There are also a bunch of them which doesn't make any sense. Well, ChatGPT said it does make sense if it's
for irrigation.
Okay, let's look at it again. All right, now we cannot end at.
Except.
What happened? Dude. Just search for Zero Benjestown, Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, there you go.
Now we have to look at it again. We're committed.
Yeah, we're committed.
Our reputation's at stake.
A lot of noise?
LOL at noise.
No, that's an air horn. Zafiel, just for you. And Judith. Okay. Yeah, so that's a well. Like it's not an active well, but like a infrastructure for well, as in like ready to, like you can make it active. This has surprised me too.
You got to throw in a little surprise every now and then, right?
So, yeah. So Zafia, why don't you think it's a well? What else could it be? Yeah, there are a bunch of them in the row, right? They're like lined up. So they're like multiple access points for water. That's our understanding based on ChatGPT. And in the description they say it, right? Yeah, what did they say in the description?
think-
They said that it was, let's look at it again. They mentioned food plots. Right?
Right. I don't think they mentioned water at all, which is interesting. If they installed those.
They didn't mention? Oh, there's a cleared area ideal for a cabin and easement planted to attract wildlife. Oh, they did not mention the wells. Cleared area, clear, easy access. I thought they did. Can you search? Can you do a control F?
Yeah, I did.
Gotta be a reason for all of them, yeah.
Yeah, if it's for irrigation, that.
Oh, you think it's for irrigation? Yeah, it could be for irrigation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're growing pine, right? So they need water. Although it is flooded. I don't see the point of a well when you're right by the river. Could throw in a pump. Well, you might not have.
Yeah, you might
water
not be
rights.
able to do that.
Yeah, how do water rights work in? Because the property doesn't go all the way to the river, right?
It does.
The river is no, as in like the property stops before the river, so it's not like.
Well, the back property goes all the way to the river.
Also, Tennessee follows what's called the riparian doctrine, which means water belongs to the land, not to one person's right, like in the West. So if you own land next to a creek, you are called a riparian owner and you have the right to make reasonable use. What reasonable means: household use, irrigation or watering crops, fishing or recreation. If your use dries up their water supply or pollutes it, that's not reasonable. So it's a shared system. Okay, so it's possible you could do that.
Well, you would have to bring the hose a long way.
Maybe it's a
So-
feeder for deer.
That's
Possibly.
what I thought initially, but
it's
a
yeah,
pipe.
it's
so
yeah, it's not yeah. How will the deer has to be really good at like plumbing and stuff to turn an inactive system.
Maybe someone in the comments will.
Yeah, I think someone watching the replay can add to the comments.
Yeah.
All right, Erica, I think we're over time.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it is. Yeah, a lot of wetlands on the property. Okay,
all right.
Erica. So,
that,
what happens if someone wants their property reviewed? Let's recap very fast.
yeah. So just to recap, if you do have a property you would like us to take a look at for free, us and of course the whole community of land enthusiasts here, just join us any day at 2 p.m. Eastern and leave your property in the comments. We'll all take a look at it.
All right.
Otherwise, just join us to look at cool properties together.
Or if you want to hear my awesome soundtracks. All right, Erica.
So
peace out.
shall you wrap it up for us?
Yeah. Game over.
Game over.
See you later, guys.
All right. Thank you all
Bye.
for joining. Happy Halloween.